So to many, having a Bim's, having a pit stop, having whatever burger joint is out there, the Hungry Cow, it's nothing but another burger joint. Me, it starts with a special place in my heart from my childhood. Growing up in the States, you know, as any one of you out there know, back then, the abundance of halal food was not readily available, and the States is huge, man. The States is huge. So to go to your nearest butcher, to go near anywhere, you're looking on average 45 minutes, man. 45 minutes to an hour easily. So it's not like you can walk like 5-10 minutes to your local high street and find an abundance of halal food. So obviously growing up, I see a lot of my friends, you know, indulging in Big Macs and burgers. And man, my mouth was always watering, man. I was just like, oh, man, that looks so good right about now. Why can't I have it? And then obviously things change over time. We came back here to the UK, and it's, you know, and since I've kind of like, you know, since I've been here, the emergence of like American style fast food has really hit the scene. And even though our burgers are coming out, gourmet burgers are coming out, you know, chicken or waffles, whatever you want to, whatever that's out there now on the menu, yeah, there was never really a dedicated imitation Big Mac. And if I'm correct, Bim's is the very first one, or at least the one that I am aware of, that actually replicated the McDonald's Big Mac style burger. And, you know, so for me, that was a huge thing. It's not because it's cheap. It's not because it's just fast food. There's a lot of significance behind this, you know. So, you know, but now, like everybody just jumps on the bandwagon. So one guy opened up a shop, he knows he's making a lot of money, you know, and everyone else is soon to follow, you know. So this is why I'm passionate, because it comes down more than just jumping on that bandwagon and having an abundance of burgers. It was about, for me personally, it was not being able to have that Big Mac. The first time I ever tried it was when I went to Dubai, on one of my holidays. That's where it all originates from now. So now, alhamdulillah, for the Muslim community, we've got burger joints everywhere now. Now if I fly to somewhere, you know, like the Middle East, wherever it may be, I'm not concerned now about, oh my God, I have to get myself a Big Mac, where usually that used to be the case. Usually I'd be like, oh, the first thing I want to do is hit McDonald's up. No, now I can focus on the things that I also love, like TGI Fridays, man. If you haven't been TGI Fridays if you're out in Dubai or Egypt, you gotta go, man. They make some amazing meals, you know. So, but let's focus on the burgers here. This is the reason I made this video. This is the reason I'm releasing this. So I just want to talk about why I'm passionate about this. This is something that I love, guys. This is something that I was deprived of. This is something I've seen people eat, and this is something that I was like, even when the halal food was like, you know, the market was just expanding, yeah. It occurred to me in so many times, like, why hasn't anyone replicated the proper, like, you know, Big Mac, you know? And then sure enough, Bim's did it. Now, my understanding of Bim's is that they are a well-recognized franchise out in Algeria. Now, obviously, like, for me, after in my previous videos, especially the Slam Burger videos and then other videos I might have mentioned it on, they seem to have copied or imitated McDonald's business model. Like, everything you get, like, the burger looks identical. I mean, if I could eat, obviously, the real Big Mac, by all means, I would do a comparison with the Big Mac and obviously, of course, Bim's and see what the difference is. But in this case, I do not have that option. So I'm going to be doing the next best thing I can do, and I'm going to start with the originator, if you like, the person that, the franchise that started the whole burger craze. And when I mean burger craze, I don't mean gourmet burgers, guys. I'm talking about a proper Big Mac style burger, the cheap, thin little discs. You know what I'm talking about. They're rubbery. They keep them in the steamer. I'm talking about those kind of ones. So now I just been sitting on this for far too long. And, you know, like I said, alhamdulillah, we're lucky, we're blessed. We're having, like, these similar establishments popping up everywhere, left, right, and centre, all around the London postcode areas. So, yes, this is why I wanted to make this introductory video. It means a lot to me. I can't explain how much it means. It's not just a burger. It is like a childhood thing that I was deprived of, living 10 years out in the States, you know. So I'm sure there's some out you there who feel me. I'm sure you guys can feel me. Like, I mean, if you follow the whole not eating the, you know, making sure you can only eat halal food, you know what I'm talking about. Our beliefs, and you know, I refrained from eating anything out there in my 10 years. And this is why it hit home with me so much, man. It all started when I first made my very, very first Big Mac many, many years back. And this is when I was hungry and I was like, you know what? I got time on my hands. I'm sitting around doing nothing. I was in college. I was just like, let's just be creative, man. Let's just make a burger. And that's what I did. And that's when my true love and passion for these whole burgers, you know, came into play. So if you did watch this video, this introductory video, you know, I didn't want to stick it on there, and I don't want to bore the whole YouTube community. I'm hoping that it will resonate with some of you guys out there who feel me, basically. Do you know what I mean? So goes next week, Wednesday the 16th, I'm going to be doing my first burger installment, the Burger Wars series, where I will compare Bim's, which is the flagship, or the one who started the whole craze of the Big Mac style burgers. So it'll be Bim's versus Pit Stop, saying they all come from the same suppliers. Obviously, the owner of Pit Stop came back and was like, "No, mate, no, it's not. We order ours fresh. We get it from a meat supplier where we make them on site. They're never frozen. I want to see if there's a real difference between the traditional, like, McDonald's style burger where it's all mass produced, flat packed and frozen and put in those little cookers for like 30 seconds. And you know, I want to see if there is indeed a big difference to what Bim's produce and what Pit Stop can produce. So this is what the whole idea, this is what the whole video is all about. So, and also it gives me a chance to devour one of my favorite foods, which I should have given up a long time ago, man. Yeah, you don't know, man. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. If you watched it to this far, thank you so much. Please give it a thumbs up. Please share. And also, please comment. Actually, I'd actually like to hear from the community. Seriously, man, let me know. Is there any burger joint that you reckon that I've missed out? That I've blatantly missed out? Like, so I've mentioned now, as you know, Pit Stop. I've mentioned Bim's. I've mentioned Slam Burger. I've mentioned the Hungry Cow. They're all kind of like for like. They're all very similar and they're all really great. There, I can go on forever. And I mean, when I mean ever, I mean forever, ever, ever when I talk about this burger stuff. So, but if you did watch it, thank you.